What is up, Cahir Club? Welcome back to the CahirLIVE live stream. How goes it? I hope everybody's had a wonderful, wonderful start to their week. It is Monday. Ooh. Which is a shame. Hello, Brugger. How goes it? I hope that your week has gotten off to a good start. Today we are back with more of our Pokemon Black and White Minccino Shiny Hunt. We are 9,000 encounters in, over odds. Felix better show up at some point today because we're going to probably hit his special number, which is pretty exciting. I guess we better hope we hit it today. Otherwise, we're going to have to go to 95,000. No. Wait. 95,000. I guess we could go to 95,959. But I feel like it'd be more like 959,595. I think that would be the next one. I didn't realize how big of a number that's like. That's a big number. Is that really it? I could have sworn 959595. Yeah, no, that is 959,595. So hopefully we don't go there. In the chat log, you got a Sandile. It died to end Sigilif. No, that is a very quick turnaround, isn't it? And uses Sigilif at the Ferris wheel, doesn't he? Oh, better luck next time. Hopefully your next guy does better. And hello, Mango. How goes it? I hope that your week has been going well so far. I'm ill again, so sorry if I sound a little odd and strange. It's because I do. It's because I'm ill. I'm down with the sickness. I better be front-loading this year for diseases, right? Like, I better be front-loading this year for all the diseases, because, I don't... What the fuck? What? Oh, I think I just divided the number wrong. Okay, I think I divided the number. Alright, so, we're at 9,370 plus... Okay, there we go. And that's the second time you've had him on. It was meant to be super effective against that fucking bird, and you hated and you died to it. Sigilif is, like, quite strong. I will give you that. The issue with both of those Pokemon are, they're, like... So, Boldore is Rock-type, which beats the flying, but it still has Psychic-type, and Boldore's special defense ain't the best. And then Sandile might be Dark-type, which can beat the Psychic, but it's still got its flying attacks, and Sandile's defenses in general aren't the best. Absolute King, hello, how goes it? I hope that your week's gotten off to a good start. We're continuing on with our Minccino uncatchable shiny hunt today. Wow, I'm ill. Fuck. No, I'm realizing now that I'm gonna have to blow my nose like 13 times this stream, and no, you can't hear. I'm not gonna do it unmuted. Are we sure this is even possible? I'm pretty sure if it was, you would have gotten it by now. I don't think you understand how odds work. Alright. So rude. I don't care. It might be, but I'm not unmuting. You're not hearing my nose blowing. You're not hearing my nose blowing. It's been 9k resets, and the odds are 1 in 8,000. We are only 1,000 over odds. That's not that far. Like, I have had... Most of my Gen 4 shiny hunts have gone... Not just Gen 4. Most of my Gens 4 and 5 shiny hunts have gone well over... that, that 8k threshold. It is, exactly, yeah. There we go. I'm not that over odds. Yet. Will I be? Maybe. But... one of two things is going to happen. I'm going to do this shiny hunt until the end of time, or I get the shiny. I will be 85 years old, riddled with dementia. What What's up, Cahir Club? And welcome back to another CahirLIVE live stream. Today we're back with our shiny Minccino shiny hunt. Here we are at 1 million encounters. How splendid. Is that the shiny? I can't tell. Let me go and get my glasses. And then that happens every time. Okay, I think we get the joke, Ruger. I think we got the joke after the second time you said it, actually. But I'm getting this pink rat. Or I'm gonna die trying. You got your first ever and second ever comment hunts by a YouTuber in the span of 3 minutes. Nice! Congratulations. Oh. Sorry, cat is hovering around the chair. So, recently she's been on a different food than normal. It wasn't an intended new food for her, but they gave us a different food than they normally did. I don't know if that was intentional or not. It was still the kind of food she needs to be on because she's got kidney issues, so she's on renal food. She was on the right kind of food, like, medically. But it was just like a, oh, double raid! Hey. Wait! Wait, that's wild! Hello, Dorsal Fin 1 and Muddy Robbie Raiders over on Twitch. How goes it? How goes it? You've triple Cahir. Yes, hear all my voice. Hear all my voices. Thank you, both of you. How did your fortnights go? How did your interview go, actually, Robbie? Wait a minute, Robbie. Is your interview still in the future? Like, is that still coming up? Yippee! The victorious of royales. Nice. I'm glad to hear it. You're heading to it now. Okay, good, because I wasn't sure how long you'd be going. I'd assumed you would have ended by now. And with all your talk about skipping the interview to play Fortnite, I got a bit concerned seeing you raid. I got a bit worried, but best of luck with the interview. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully you stun them with your too good for the position skills. But yeah, hello everybody. Just to clarify, I'm CahirLIVE. I stream Pokemon twice a week, and right now I'm shiny hunting for Minccino in the starting scene of Pokemon Black and White, because that can be shiny. We're 9,000 encounters in, which is quite a way. We're just a little over odds now. Odds are 1 in 8,000, 100-ish. So hopefully we get it soon. Fingers crossed. Oh yeah, hey there, hey Mango. Specifically, now that you're green, I've ordered 2 green dies for dice. 2 green dies for dice. Dies for dice. What do you mean dies for dice? Sorry, dies for dice is pretty fun to say multiple times in a row. You're gonna gamble 3 haze on it not being shiny on the next one, okay? You're making dice. Oh, very nice. Hey, that rhymed. How exciting. Oh wait, and by the sounds of it, you got a couple of victory royales. But Dorsal Fin 1, did you get any kills? Did you get any? Did you kill anyone? And 2 people that wanted some dice wanted green ones. Oh, you're like making dice. That's nice. Is this like friends, or are you like monetizing this? Is this a monetized dice making service? My Twitch and YouTube tab are playing at the same time. Oh no. Oh yes, double Cahir. If I go echo, 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 I bet that'll really fuck you up. You're going to get it within the next 4 minutes. That's a mighty bold statement. You did get kills. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. Lies. Lies. Did you not get... Did she not get kills? They're all friends. But I think all of them are still willing to pay for them. Oh, nice, nice. That's very cool. Best of luck with your dice making, though. I'd be very interested in seeing the finished product. Hey guys, how's it going? Hello, Rob. How goes it? I hope that your week has gone well so far. Gotten off to a good start. You did get kills, you swear? I'll trust you, Dorsalfin. I'll trust you. I know SFA can be a bit of a hater. I know SF... That was shiny? No, it wasn't. I wasn't born yesterday. Do that again and you get a timeout. Ah, fuck. What was the phrasing? Oh, no. I've forgotten it. I've forgotten the phrasing. Rob, do you remember that one guy who... I think it was during the Duraludon. During the Duraludon, hunts. Did it. And he said, like, something like, I like making people sad. Like, no, it wasn't that. It was a specific phrasing that they used. The fort is still up there as proof. Interesting. Okay. That holds up in a court of law. Dorsalfin wins. SFA guy must pay her one hey redeem. Just how it is.
Hey.
There we go. There we go. I think it was about trolling or something. I think Felix would remember because, like, I think it had me and Felix, like, in stitches. The specific phrasing. If Felix comes back around, then, I might have to go... I'm gonna go and get the VOD. I'm gonna go and get the VOD. I'm gonna fucking do it. Oh, but no, there's no... I'd have to look on the little chat at the bottom. It wouldn't just be in the chat, because it'll be too long. It'll be too long for the live chat. Have you played Pikmin? No, but I've heard good things. I saw a, like, Pikmin life expectancy thing chart on Twitter the other day. And I'm glad that their life I'm glad that Pikmin healthcare has gotten so good that they can live for up to half an hour now. I think you said it better. I seem to remember... Yeah, it was something about, like, I enjoy making people sad or something. But it was very specific phrasing, and I cannot remember it. If Felix stops by, I'm going to have to ask him, because I don't want to forget that. That was very important to me. That was so fucking funny. Alright. Sure, I'll get around to it at some point, Absol. She got 4 kills. Nice, nice. Congratulations, Dorsalfin one. That is a decent chunk. It was one of the quotes of all time. In my head, rent-free. Except now it's moved out, apparently. Now it's gone. Disappeared. Vanished. It's because I'm getting old, you see. I definitely got more than that over the course of many games. Interesting. I refuse to back down from this. Interesting. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot. Do I have a shout-out command? No. No, I don't. Okay. I don't have that. Okay, we're gonna do this the hard way. Boom. Boom. Links. I'll get them over on YouTube as well, because you should follow these people. They are very cool. They were playing Fortnite. They also play Genshin. And Mod D Robbie plays Pokemon. If you follow him when he's live, he will open a Pokemon card pack, and that's pretty cool. I love a good Pokemon card pack. I feel like I haven't got a good card in so long, though. Gonna be honest. Gonna keep it real. I don't know if Robbie's still here, but I'm gonna talk about this anyway. I'm streaming Pokemon. What am I talking about? You guys care about this? I have not gotten a good Pokemon card in so long. I got like 2 big proper like box sets from a buddy of mine for my birthday and then Christmas. And like the best card I got was like a Grottle card, which is great. I love Grottle. It was a Grottle full art card, so it was really nice, right? It's got like some Pokemon resting on his back as he walks through a field. It's a really cute card. It's currently being used as my bookmark. Big fan of that card. But that is the only good card I've gotten recently. And he can supposedly be bribed to eat a card. Oh my. I mean, I guess if it's a picky pack, that's 5 gifted them to eat a card. Interesting. I have to keep that in mind. Would it be less if, like, I guess I need to ask him specifically if it would be less with ketchup or mayo or, like, barbecue. Because that would help it go down easier, I think, if you put a bit of ketchup on the card, you know? By the way, I want to know what you use for your phone background. What do you use for your phone background? My phone background right now. Last summer, my dad went to Spain. Which, good for him. But that meant that I was left in charge of the house. The plants, I mean. The plant watering. That's what I was more getting at. Charge of the house makes it sound like I'm fucking 14. I was left in charge of like watering the plants, watering his plants. Making sure his plants were like all healthy and watered. And now, in the past, I failed horribly at this. I haven't watered them enough and a bunch of them died. This time, I forgot to water the indoor plants until like 2 days before the last, and then I overwatered them, and they almost died anyway. So that wasn't great, but outside went great. All those plants lived. They were fine, right? And I was watering the roses, and during that time, one of them bloomed. In fact, it was like a couple of them bloomed right next to each other. So I took a photo because I was very proud of myself. Did Dad do a lot of the heavy lifting? Did he plant those roses? Did he water them for the first few months of their life? Yes. But I was there when they bloomed. So that's my achievement. That's my Medal of Honor, and that's my phone background right now, is those roses. Which I'm just impressed with myself, you know. I did that. I did that and it worked. Oh no, your gift's up to Spinning Rat Guy's gone. No! What will you do, Mango? What will you do? It's like birds. The first thing they see when they bloom, they think is their mum. Sure, yeah, we'll go with that. I don't know, maybe spend $5. That's actually a pretty fair resolution to this problem, isn't it? If you believe that being able to use that rat emote is worth a $5, then you go Godspeed, content, Mango. Godspeed. So you went to the video? You went to the video. Bro went to the... Rob, I've got some bad news. Felix has just shown up. So we could have just asked him. Because he'll definitely remember. Oh, of course you spent your channel Robux on emotes. That makes sense. Hello, Felix. How goes it, though? Sorry, I hope that your week has gotten off to a good start. Well, no, if you're... Okay, that's a good point. Felix. Absol earlier tried to prank me with the whole, you just saw the shiny. And that reminded me of that one guy during the Duraludon stream. And he said something like, I like making people sad. But it was phrased in a specific way. Do you remember the phrasing that the guy used in that stream? I wanted to make you unhappy. That's fucking it. I wanted to make you unhappy. It's from the... Oh, it's the Kleebor one. Oh, I didn't even get the right stream. Oh, did I? I guess we'll find out from Rob, actually. I guess we'll find out from Rob, because he went to the VOD. He went to the Duraludon VOD. Wait, if you use the emote redeem thing, it's only for that one channel, right? I assume. No, I did. I did get the VOD right. Did Felix get the quote right? I wanted to make... I fucking love I wanted to make you unhappy. I've banned that guy, so he probably doesn't understand how fucking funny I find that. I was trying to make you unhappy. Rob, settle this debate right now. I know it's between Felix and himself. I know it's between Felix and himself. But there's one person here who can make the tiebreaker. Channel point redeems like sub emotes. I'm for the day, but you can choose it anywhere. Oh, I see, that's fun. But you can't choose, can you? And you can't own anime. Oh, right, and the rat is an animated one. This is your method to always being right. Pick both sides. That's smart, actually. That's smart. I'll give you that. CahirLIVE quote. Even if I missed it, what does it change? And quote is, it's supposed to make you unhappy. I love that. Randos in chat are someone else, man. That does, however, mean that Felix was wrong on both accounts. Sorry. We will not be getting the shiny at 9595 anymore. Which does mean that the next chance for me to get the shiny will be at 959,595. You're leaving and never coming back? No, come back in a few decades. Because then it'll be time for me to get the shiny. You know? I love being a random in chat. Real. Possible to make the emote unlock like 2k bucks, or like does Twitch mandate you? I don't think it does. I was gonna do it off stream, but then I forgot. Which I think is like my general gist, you know? Is, okay. Yeah, here we go. Oh! Oh, choose an emote to unlock is one! I'm gonna make this one... The cost must be at least 80 points. Okay, I'll make it 100. I'll make it 100. I didn't save it. And I will do unlock a random sub emote as well. As... Can I do that as 50? No, it's got to be at least 80. That's kind of lame. I think that does mean what I'm going to do is make this one like 160. I think, yeah. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Alright, there we go. I have changed the price. The price is now only 80 good boy points for a random emote, and 160 good boy points for any emote you want. Maybe I should make that like 10,000 just to be fucking annoying. I shouldn't. I shouldn't do that. I wanna be clear. I should not do that. It was supposed to make you unhappy. You got a fucking dupe. No! And yo, Cahir fence. You love to see it, honestly. Throwback Sunday. Throw it back Sunday. Anyway. Cahir throwing it back when? I'm gonna throw this egg back at you. Why did I go quack? Why did I go quack? I was trying to make like a cracking sound. You got C3 Cahir. Head explode. What the fuck do you mean? You just click the sun button for getting it like you. The sun button? What do you mean the sun button? I went through the chat on that, and I did get to call the guy you banned a prick, so that was fun. You called him a prick. Real. Not gonna object to that. Caprick, caprick. Caprick, son. See, why are you loitering again? Paprika? Do I? Oh wait, the Kleber one is when you referenced it, so that's why you thought it was that. Oh, that makes sense! That makes sense. That is logical. Because someone else did it, because people really fucking like tricking people into thinking that they missed the shiny. Like it's the pinnacle of humor. You know? Like it's the funniest thing you can do. This is so rigged. Did you get C4? Did you genuinely get C4? You need to stop spending channel points on this. You need to stop spending channel points on this SFA guy. I went to self-absorbed city, and everyone there actually loved me. Whoa, whoa, Missy, what are you doing? She's like climbing up. I do it as a joke, trying to be as obvious as possible that it's a joke. Okay, let's look at your phrasing there. Okay, you said, dude, that was a shiny with 5 exclamation points. Yeah, no, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna keep it real. Gonna 100% be 100% with you. What part of that was gonna be obvious? You don't get it? Peter Griffin here to explain the joke. He's so self-absorbed that he believed everyone there loved him. Sure, if you didn't find one? Yeah, but I wasn't... I'm not arguing about this. Like... I ain't. Pick better jokes to make. Simple solution. Make funnier jokes. Crisis averted. Anyway. What's the C5 Cahir explode buff? Bigger explode. Basically. You got it right there. Really. You were nail on the head. Sorry, Missy is like very intent on saying hello to me. Called out a guy on Reddit Made a low quality post that broke 2 rules when you called them out. Got hated on for some reason. I mean, like, your issue there is you're getting into discourse on Reddit. I hate to say it, Brugger, but I think there's a flaw in the concept of what's happened there. And that's you getting into discourse on Reddit. C6 buffs shiny percent by half of the amount of pickles you own. I own no pickles. I don't like him that much. I'd prefer Res Shred. Anything hit by the explode shreds res. There's a pickle emote. Crazy, that. With talking Genshin, you're grinding out 160 primos and achievements today. Which, a whole wish. That is still, like, impressive, though. That is still impressive. Best of luck getting the rest of them, Rob. Interested to see what'll happen to you once you have. Because, like, my thought, couple of thoughts. Number one, he ascends to godhood, right? I think that's the obvious one, right? Is he becomes a Genshin god. Simple as. MiHoYo themselves calls up Rob like, hi, we're gonna give you the Genshin Impact Award. You beat the game. You'll have to start playing Honkai Star Rail, I think. Oh, woowa. And when he boots it up for the first time, then you can go, welcome to my world. Da 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 da, so high. Oh. 10k next stream, perhaps. There won't be a next stream because the shiny is less than 200 away. Potentially. Again, like, 10k probably not next stream, but the stream after. But it is worth noting, if we don't get it today, if we don't get it at 9595, obviously, big problem, because then we have to wait until 959,595 for another shot at getting the shiny. So, shiny, just reset away. Just one reset away. I'm so excited about this information. You actually get the shiny every single time you reset too early. That's true, actually. That's actually accurate.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, we now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale.
I forgot that it's shorter on Twitch. I'm not complaining. It's a bit long over on YouTube. The verdict is guilty. Oh no, the Hydro Archon is guilty. No, the verdict is Goofy Goober. SpongeBob reference! Splumbob Twabba! Bob LaPonge! SpongeBob. Anyway. You think Cahir had a stroke? Don't stroke me. I'm not a cat. Hands off. Alright. Alright then. Alright then. It's not what you mean, yeah. Sure thing, Buster. Sure thing. Looks cat enough. I'm not. I shouldn't have even made that joke. I dunked my own tail right into it. You know what? You know, as punishment, I'm gonna blow my nose, and you won't get to hear it. Okay, nose blown. We're back. We're back. Alright. Alright. Lock in. We're gonna get shiny. Get shiny time. I mean, we're like, I need to understand that it's patience. It's patience, you know, it's patience. Patience is about patience. It's like watching paint dry, really. You can't chip off the paint to eat it until it's dried, because then it won't chip. Paint drinking. I'm gonna have to take a drink just for that. Just for that. Just for that, you know. In the next billion resets, you get a shiny. You see, the issue is I've noticed a trend. Every time someone says something, the opposite happens. So, if I'm here in... Okay, so I do about like 300 resets a stream, I think. I do about 300 resets a stream. So that's 1 billion divided by... So... and then I do a stream every 2 weeks. Yeah, no, so I do a stream every 2 weeks. So times that by 6. No, not plus. The backspace. Luca, hello, how goes it? I hope that your week has gotten off to a good start. I'm shiny hunting Minccino today. At the beginning of Pokemon Black and White. Because this Minccino right here... Come on. Show off, show off. That one can be shiny. But I hope your week's gotten off to a good start. You catch any shiny Pokemon recently? Anyway, I'm gonna figure out how long it would take me to get to 1 billion encounters. Why would it show the answer there? Is that just... Wait. I'm so confused. Never mind. Never mind. You found some fake Pokemon cards at school and you stole them? As in, like, from someone else's possession? Or just, like, in general? You won't not ever not get no shiny. I don't think I understand that, and the universe won't either. So... You got to go, fair enough, Bruga. I hope you have a great rest of your week. I still don't understand what possessed you to do this. I should start charging people to say that, I think. Business opportunity. Every time someone says, what would possess you to do this, or something along the other lines, right? Right? Why did the music stop? Why did the music stop right then? I should make them subscribe to me. On Twitch. You said 300, yeah, 300 resets a stream. Like, I do this hunt every fortnight. But you're poor, so you can't, sorry, you can't ask. Oh well. Yeah, I do this stream once every fortnight. So it'd probably take a while. Finders keepers? I'm not sure I agree with the sentiment, but... Well, it's 33.3 million streamed to 1 billion. So, I think I did already figure that much out. But I was trying to go further. Because that is 66.66 million weeks. 3.33. Okay, yeah, no, fair point. That is 6.66 million weeks. So what's 66.66 million? 6.66 million divided by 52. That is 128,000 years. It is 128,000 years. That is a lot. That's a while. So we're gonna be here for a while if we get it at 1 billion. Could be worse. You're right. It could be, Felix. That's actually correct. It would really suck if I had to be here till the heat death of the universe. I think that would suck pretty hard if I had to be here till the heat death of the universe. You know? You're free for the next 130k or so? Yeah? But that means that you'll miss, 959,595. So then what? That kind of sucks. Right. Yeah, it's about a year for the 15 minutes of, you know. Right. Okay, can you see how many good boy points people have and who's the closest? I don't think I can. I don't think I do have that ability, unfortunately. People can tell me, but I don't think I can find out how many good boy points people have. I don't think that's a thing I'm allowed to check. Which is maybe not a bad thing. Yeah, let's get a point check. No harm in a point check. Mango's halfway there. I guess SFA guy helped him get halfway there the other week. Rob is over 50,000. That's a bit concerning, gonna be honest. I don't know if he's still saving for the big one, or if he's just, waiting to ruin my day. Curse me. I did not realize that I had a ticking time bomb in my chat. At least 1 point. That's pretty good, Felix. That's pretty good. Oh. The creature's back. Yeah. Vile beast. So us three are halfway to the full big one. Indeed you are. Mango's going for it again, I might as well. I guess, maybe? Thing is, I know Rob has the patience to wait. So I might be in for a half hour, but I'm not careful. You have 150k, yeah? Damn, bro, that's wild. Alright. You have a tab open that always joins Cahir streams whenever he starts. Of course, of course, of course. Makes sense. Alright. Dude, I started humming along just as it stopped. That's actually quite rude, I think. That's actually a bit out of pocket that it would do that to me, specifically. I'm not chuffed at that. Anyway, you totally don't have 212, you definitely have 100... Yeah, no, of course you do. Everyone here believed you. Believes you. Alright, anyway. Oh, yeah. Part of me will say good week for podcasts. The other half will say bad week for podcasts. Like, Chuckle Sandwich ended this week, which I'm quite bummed out about. But that was, like, a good final episode. Like, I don't know if any of you guys listen to Chuckle Sandwich. This might just be me. This might be me only. This might be a thing that only I do. I might be the only Chuckle Sandwich listener in the world. I don't think I am, but... So, okay, when next gamble? Maybe on the stream that I get to 10k, that I know I'm going to get to 10k, which won't be next stream, but it'll probably be the stream after, I'll do a will I get it before 10k redeem. Because 10k is a pretty big number. So... Totally didn't read one of the point redeems as get Cahir drunk. Yeah, not quite. I do not drink. So, that is not a redeem at all. But you can get a Cahir gunk. I can trade you one of my crow gunk. That is on the table. Getting a crow gunk of mine, very realistic. But yeah, no, it was sad to see Chocolate Sandwich end. Like it was like I'd put it on before bed and like drift off to it, you know. It was like my drift off, go to sleep podcast. It's okay, I'll drink for you. Take one for the team. Yeah, take one for the team. And I was like, oh, well, if Cahir won't drink, then I guess I have to step up. There's no other choice. He's like already like holding like the what is it? A vodka. Got any of his manthless wine left? Does it taste the same? Same as does it taste the same as wait, that's a real link? It is? Okay. Good job. You did it. You promoted a scam site. Congratulations. You just made that up. Also, it was your scam site that you made up. That's fucked up that you'd self-promote like that. I mean, if you put www.literallyanything.com, it will be a real link. Oh, were you just surprised it was purple? Were you just surprised it, like, actually was trying to link somewhere? Yeah, no, that doesn't mean it's an actual website that exists. It just means that Twitch is like, this could be a link somewhere. Like, you can type in www.anything online. And it will just be like, this isn't real. This isn't a real thing. You seem to be under a false impression about how real yeah. It's like, no, this isn't the place. And that probably would have been what happened. Exactly, yeah. So, Mango, quick, make that a site and make it give them 10 viruses. So if you just click on that link, it'll just say this site doesn't exist. If you try that right now, it'll just say this isn't a real site, you know? Oh no, the website seems to be down. Mango, you had one job, Mango. How could you do this? This is unbelievable. I certainly thought I just broke a major rule. I mean, it was obvious you didn't, like, mean it. We only clamp down on malicious activity in this chat. And this is like a dead link. If you clip it, you get sent to the funny website broken page. The funny website broken page? I love funny website broken pages. Or did I? Oh shit, I'm gonna have to ban him. Alright. Now then, yeah, on the other end of the spectrum, Chocolate Sandwich ended, and then Dan and Phil were on Tommy Innit and Jack Manifold's podcast. That wasn't a crossover I was expecting. To be fair, I'm always surprised when I see, like, Dan and Phil appear and stuff. Wait, did that actually broke you? That actually broke you? You should be able to click it away as a pop-up. Oh, you had to reset the page, I see. Well, the URL Cahir.com seems to be up for sale. The issue is I'd have to pay for, like, a subscription service. Like, is that, like, that's not a one-time fee, is it? Is it? Is it a one-time fee? Is that a one-time fee? It was saying error? Oh, no. My apologies. It was unintentional. I was just trying to make you freak out. Your go-to for premium Irish domain names. Huh. Surprising. Yeah, Cahir is an Irish name. Is Live Irish too? Yeah, no, it is. It very much is. What about Clive? No. Maybe? I'm not going to say anything certain on this one. Is of English origin and means cliff or slope, so no, it's not. The name became popular in the 18th century as a first name in honor of Robert Clive, a British soldier and statesman who helped establish British rule in India. Don't name your kids Clive. CahirLIVE top tip. Wait, Nightbot's promoting a link, ban him? No, Nightbot gets a pass because he's my sweet son. He's my sweet robot son. Again? You always do this. How have all of you guys recently named a child Clive? What if you... He has a wife confirmed. When was this confirmed? I'm interested to know when this was confirmed. You know, because I need to keep this under wraps, because everyone needs to be really parasocial with me. If everyone finds out that I have a wife, then no one will watch me anymore, because that'll mean that I'm taken, I'm out the dating pool. Everybody knows that VTubers can't be dating publicly, or all the incels will leave their audience, and who would want that? Who would want all the incels to stop watching you? Oh, so it's like that with you guys too? It is, yeah. Like, genuinely. Like, there might be more to it, but I know that there was one VTuber who, like, part of her big scandal that got her fired, basically, was the fact that she had a boyfriend. And that was publicly known information. No, I'm not taken. Orange Cahir's dating... Yeah, Orange Cahir's dating Shenhe. That is true. That is correct information. I'm not. I'm single and ready to mingle. I'd bet. What does that mean? You aren't the same person? I've never implied that we are, you know? We're two different people. I have never seen myself in the same room as Orange Cahir. Wait, no. I have seen myself in the same room as Orange Cahir. When you got the Cahir shine. You finally won the 50-50. You love to see it. You said you're ready to mingle. I thought so. One of the Cahirs is definitely better. The concerning comment. Because now, like, if Orange Cahir sees that, now he's going to be fighting to ensure that he's number one. You know? I'm not competitive. Decommission him. I have to decommission him. gonna pull the plug. No, I'm gonna have to pull the plug on that stupid fucking homunculus. I'm gonna have to blow my nose again. I'll be right back. Of course I'm not live. I'm blowing my nose. Alright. I am back. And... oh, Rob's here! I mean, Cahir Not Live's here. Hello, Cahir Not Live. Anyway, Cahir Not Live, as you can see, regenerated into green me, not orange me. Why have you been ignoring my calls? Cahir Not Live. Can I date you if you're a tier 3 sub? No, I'd, call you a tier 3 sub. Like, not Nate. You know, like when, like, sometimes Twitch streamers are like, oh yeah, a tier 3 sub of mine bought me a Lamborghini. And it's like, there's a lot going on here. A lot. Just a lot going on. Is there anything really to say in this situation? You know, is there any specific way I want to sway? Maybe not. But there's a lot going on here. Phone broke? That's what you said last time. Intro made you think that, the intro made you think what's the best Pokemon game intro? Well... after X and Y, they just kind of stopped making new ones. Auraz is a very good one, I think, which is after X and Y. Yeah, Auraz is after X and Y, but it's a remake, so it doesn't count much. But that's a good one. I like Auraz's. Black and White 2's, I think, is very fun and upbeat. I do think I think Platinum's is very iconic. I think Platinum has a very iconic one, I think. So, I would go with either Platinum or Auraz. IMO. It's a shame they stopped doing them. I kind of get it, I guess. But... like, Fire Emblem Engage kept theirs, so... rise from 1,000 years ago. Making off... did you put fucking sunglasses on Gear Sparkle? They're pretty useless, no one complained, but they were still cool. Exactly, exactly. Oh no, Cahir Not Live did that. Sorry, I don't know why I thought that was SFA. I don't know how I managed that. My apologies, Cahir Not Live. Didn't you say you were broke? SFA guy is not. You always do is look. I know I've not been the best, but I sometimes self-reflect, and I miss you, and I want you back. Can you give me one more chance? Wholesome character development. Wait, choose sub emotes exists? SFA guy? I actively acknowledge that it existed. I hate to say it. I hate to say it. I did acknowledge that fact. I've had so many already. Look. I know, but I'll get it right this time. I won't crash your car again. I won't call you other names by accident. I won't try and poison you again. I know I tried that a few times, but I won't ever do that again, I promise. Break over. Give me a moment, guys. Okay, I'm back. Anyway. Goodbye, Cahir. Cahir. Alright. I think Cahir has clinical depression now. Who doesn't nowadays? Oh no. What do you mean? Why would anyone have clinical depression at the moment? The state of the world is great. You know what? I can't even keep up this bit. You're still happy? Oh, I see. Interesting. Right. What's the backstory here? Like poison? Yeah, I like poison. Pretty cool. That's why you should join BetterHelp. I mean, shouldn't you not do that? I thought BetterHelp were, like, not good. BetterHelp indeed. From what I remember, BetterHelp were, not better help. They were worse help, in fact. Right. Right. Yeah, from what I heard, it wasn't great. Yeah. Crazy that both BetterHelp and Honey turned out to be sketchy. Yeah, what's next? NordVPN? Right. Don't jinx it. What's next? Raid Shadow Legends? Audible? What other big Manscaped? Manscaped can't get cancelled until they sponsor me. I really want to describe how I shave my balls to you all, but I don't have a good excuse because I don't have a Manscaped sponsor. I haven't heard anyone say they use it. I'm sure there must be. I just feel like people don't really talk about their VPNs they use. Like, I feel like user VPN is a pretty common sentiment, right? But I feel like people don't really discuss VPNs that much. Unless it's like a specific conversation about it. So I'm saying that brand's no free promo. No, it's no self-promo. You can't promote yourself. Alright. What if I promoted Cahir is here? Real! You should subscribe to Cahir is here. I vouch for that. I do vouch for that. What if I promoted Dorsal Fin 1? I'd respect a Dorsal Fin 1 promotion. She does deserve it. She did raid me today, so that's pretty exciting, I think. I think that's rather exciting, IMO. So go give Dorsal Fin 1 money. Is there, like, any way to give her money at the moment? Does this count as self-advertising or multiple personality disorder? Well, it's not me. I've already clarified. Me and Cahir is here are two different people. I'm just promoting my good friend. I'm just promoting my good friend. So, a lot of bats, yeah. We better call the Flash. You've done an oops. You've done an oopsie? What do you mean you've done an oopsie, Content Mango? Do elaborate on the oopsie you've done. Partially because I'm quite concerned. A little oopsie doopsie. You see, you're not elaborating. That's concerning me. You bit your tongue. That is a bit of an oopsie doopsie. I will agree with that. That's not nice. Why did you do that though? Why did you bite your tongue, Mango? You know, you're not supposed to bite the tongue. You're supposed to bite the food. Oopsie. I don't know, man. I feel like this was calculated. I feel like this was a calculated attack on your tongue. I think there's a conspiracy afoot here. I think you bit your tongue on purpose. Just how it is. I think you deliberately bit your tongue so you could talk about it in chat for sympathy. You did that in D&D yesterday? Why did you do that, Rob? Are you a masochist? Yeah, Mango. Are you a masochist? I mean, caught trying to get sympathy. Exactly. You're talking, your tongue slipped. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Cannot believe you did this. Don't know. I guess that's fair. Might want to introspect on that a bit, you know. Maybe you'll come out of it knowing more about yourself. And that's always good, really. Just not outright denying it is brave, proud of you. Yeah, proud of you, Morgan. Right. Anyway, speaking of biting things, I'm going to go to the toilet quickly. I will be right back. Make sure to stay tuned, because once I am back, we'll be continuing on with the shiny hunt. So make sure to stay tuned. And we're back. Sorry about the break. That's how it does. Eh? Alright. I think I'm doing illegal promotion. Go and sub to CahirLIVE on Twitch. Pay for a tier 3 sub. You know, I was gonna tell you off for cap spam. And I'm still gonna leave that vague implication in the air. But it was for a good cause, so. Alright. No need to yell, as they say. No need to shout. Alright. Anyway, you thought about a 911 joke, but you probably shouldn't say it. Fair enough. Anyway, brain. Yeah, no, it was interesting seeing like new age YouTubers react to such an old age YouTubers with the Shut Up and I'm Talking Dan and Phil podcast episode. It was a really good one. I'd recommend watching it, honestly. It was like... It was two groups of pretty funny people, right? Like, I think that's one of the things I'm impressed with Tommy in it. Is he kind of went from annoying little brother of the internet. Like, that was, like, Tommy's brand when he, like, first started gaining presence in the public eye. Was, like, annoying little brother, right? I think everyone can kind of agree that, like, his whole thing was, like, the annoying little brother of the Minecraft community. 100 to go. 100 to go indeed. But, what's it called? Don't you hate it when other groups of people ruin it for other people in the same group, like other VTubers who give a bad rep to others? I think constantly caring about how others carry themselves and what they do is just going to be mentally draining. Let them humiliate themselves how they want. If I went around caring about every little thing everyone did, it would be very tiring. I don't give a shit. Oh, hey, they gave you the square on here too. The square? What do you mean the square, Mango? Wait. Wait. The orange highlight? Oh. Oh! Oh, that orange square, I see! The name okay, okay. I get it. Yeah, that's been around for a while, I think. I noticed because when you type in a message yourself, it gives you the square over your own name. Just Cahir does not work. When you do that, it'll like highlight it. I'm not saying like that, I'm saying when they say something and other people label the person how they label the other people who are good people. Again, I don't care. Like, it's no point. $500 reset? No, you're a bit too late there, sorry. It's already gone. Shallow, more like hello. Hi. I wonder what Jello tastes like. I found out recently in America, they call processed... I'm trying to think of the thing to, like, say it. You know when jam's, like, really processed and smooth? Like, it doesn't have bits in it? Like, a good bit of jam has, like, bits and lumps and seeds and stuff in it, right? Like, that's, like, a good bit of jam. That's, like, a good, nice bit of jam, right? You know when they process it and it's just smooth? They call that Jello as well. So, our jam is still their jam. Sorry, no, jelly? Jelly. They call that jelly. That's what I mean. They call that jelly. So a peanut butter and jelly sandwich isn't made with proper jam. It's made with, like, over-processed stuff. Like, it fucked me up. You can gift a sub to Nightbot. Nightbot was gifted a sub at one point, actually. That, like, it was, and then I had the, what's it called? Cahir dancing emotes, along with its messages. It was funny. It was fun, actually. Isn't Jello, like, the thing where you get a thing of gelatin with flavor stuff in it? Ooh, eh? And it's a big wobbly mass. Yeah, that's... jelly. It's like soaps in stores. Oh, it looks delicious. Huh. Jello is a brand. That's fucked up. Why is it a brand? Felix, aren't you? Yeah, Felix can tell us about this. Felix can give us all the deets on this matter because he is American. Which is very useful and fun. And then send us awesome Jello packets. That's real. Not anymore, sorry. Oh. You know what, Felix? I can't blame you for it, honestly, you know. Like, fun being an American? Yeah, no, a point's been made. I respect your decision, Felix. Where are you from now? Alright. Yeah, yeah. Dorsal Fin 1 is now our only American. In chat at the moment. There are other Americans, but like, Felix was like the American. Like that was his whole personality trait, right? Was he was American. So now that honor's passed on to Dorsal Fin 1. Thinking, now all I got is 95. What's the 95th country? How would you even number the countries? You can be the most American. Sorry, it's already been passed off to Dorsal Fin 1. She's already got the title. So it's, if you want it, you're gonna have to kill her. It's as simple as. And she's pretty good in Fortnite, so I don't think you can. Alright. Well then what are you, aren't you? Don't ask me, man. Only you can decide for yourself who you are. Oh, have I disconnected from chat? No, I'm back. Okay. Dorsal has Jello is the gelatinous wobbly thing. That is right. Okay. So Dorsal Fin 1 has cemented herself as the American in chat. Or I guess Jello did. If like instead of cement it was Jello. Alright. What spots? I'm taking all of them. The only real spot is American. Sorry. Oops. I've turned my monitor off. That's not great. How many places left for British? That's like the default option, I think. No, you're somewhere like European in general is the default option. Like, I don't know how I managed it, but most of my community is European. Like, it's an interesting conundrum. Exactly. Mango's one of them. Jello is. No, Felix isn't. Rob is. Brugger is. Brugger's not here at the moment, but he is. Alright. Corn. Corn. Yeah, she's got you beat there. Love a good bit of corn. Okay, we talking on the cob? We talking sweet? Or, like, canned? Or we talking popped? What kind of corn are we talking here? Okay, so, in the movies, right? Now, I'm gonna come across as a fucking idiot here, but maybe I should keep my mouth shut. In the movies, right, whenever they set fire to, like, a corn on the cob field, right, go hunting and fishing, we grow potatoes and watermelon, we got 3. Okay, but can your dad beat her dad? Huh? She's from a suburb. You can't get more American than that. Like, that is the American experience, being a suburb. I hate to say it, but you've been, like, OCO'd in that. The car brand? Right. Both his dads are in the military. That is pretty American. That is pretty American. I will give you that. You see, now you're just copying her, you know, like, it's pretty transparent at this point, you know. I don't like copycats here. Alright, what brainwave can I have? I wonder, like, what the themes for Lumio City is going to be, right? Like, what's it called? Okay, I want to play a game. What's the game, SFA? He's already doing that. That's actually a really good point. Mango. You've raised a really, really good point. Absol King, what do you mean by I win, ah ha 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 ha? After Dorsal Fin once said she voted for Kamala Harris. Really interested to see what the implication is here. Your game is Who's That Pokemon? Oh, she voted for Trump. I'm gonna give you 1 second to clarify that's a joke. Because I ain't dealing with that bullshit, man. I ain't dealing with that bullshit. I am not. There is bullshit, and then there's I'm not dealing with that bullshit. We listen and we do judge. But I don't shove it down other people's faces. Okay. The first thing he did in office was enact a law that just immediately fucked over just a load of people I know in America, and I'm not dealing with that. That was a joke. I don't think you understand how jokes work, Absol. At this point, I'm starting to get a hunch you don't understand how to make a funny joke. You saying that on the joke matter or on the other matter? Just so we're clear here. Alright, the I win at haha was a joke because I don't care who people voted for, they have their own opinions and you have yours. I think the issue is at this point, right? The issue is at this point, Trump has clearly, like, made a very, like, loud statement that he does not want queer people in his country. And will stop at nothing to ensure all their rights get stripped away. It's less of, like, I feel like the whole, oh, we have different politics but we can still be friends thing kind of falls apart when a lot of, like, Republican politics is built upon reactionary and silencing people, right? Anyway. Let's play Who's That Pokemon? Is it Badu? Is it Badu? No, I second that. I second that. Is it Badu? Okay, blocky dude. Blocky dude? I hope Valerie in Pokemon, like, I think it'd be cool. Okay, blocky dude from Moon, stack attacker. You see, the issue is there. The issue is there, you just didn't. Say his name. No, yeah. Valerie in Legends ZA, like, I'm on two minds, right? On one hand, it'd be cool if she was, like, immortal and a lot older than you'd expected her to be, right? Like, OMG, why's your name in the YouTube box? That's kind of ghostly. What's it called? For some reason, my name just appears blankly in the YouTube box whenever I ban someone. Or, like, do some other mod command. I don't get why it does that. But, what's it called? YouTube's just a little quirky, real. I don't mind if it's an ancestor or something, as long as they're also cool. That is also fair. That is also fair. I would be quite on board with that. But no, yeah, no, as I was saying, right, I think Valerie being, like, immortal or long-lived would be cool, but it would kind of fuck up AZ's whole thing. I feel like it would take away from AZ a bit if Kalos just turned around and was like, there's more immortal people here! Wow! You know? Like, I just think that would, like, it'd kind of defeat the point of AZ a bit. And given the game's called ZA, I would expect... And since the game's called ZA, I would expect that, AZ would be in it. I see him as more on the lines of Sabrina, just wacky powers. That is also true. That is also true. Like, just like a weirdly powered individual. Like a person who's, like, got odd abilities. Tate Liza as well. It's cool to see that branch out to fairy-type trainers as well, though. I like that a lot. That, because, like, before it had just been psychic. And it's even in Kalos, the psychic trainer has odd powers. But I like that sometimes trainers have, like, through lines of their themes, of the ideas behind them, right? I always think that's really cool. Like, a lot of the psychic trainers do genuinely have psychic abilities. They haven't really kind of honed in on anything like that with the fairy trainers, though, which is a shame, I think. Because obviously, like, since then, we've gotten, like, a fairy trainer in every game since. Is this lady on screen a trainer? Technically, she's a professor. She's like a... She's a Pokemon professor, which basically means she's a biologist. That's like the kind of dub behind that. She's a biologist. She's kind of Badoo-shaped. Her hair is low-key Badoo-shaped. I'll give you that. Her coat... also kind of true, actually. Also kind of true. I went right to her hair, but her coat also is. Which is a shame because Badoo doesn't appear in Juniper, I don't believe. Pokemon... Badoo. I'm going to check this. I'm fact-checking this, to be clear. Okay, you can find Badoo in White Forest. But I feel like that's just a bit too niche. Okay, no, I'm wrong. Okay, I'm not wrong entirely, right? But Roselia is in Pokemon Black and White 2, which is Badoo's evolution, which means you can get Badoo in Pokemon Black and White 2 by breeding Roselia, which is the long way round, I'll be honest. In the animation, she has a Carablast. That is also very Juniper shaped. But she gets an Escavalier, right? Because she trades it with Bianca, doesn't she? I remember that now. She trades her Carablast with Bianca. Oh no, it is a Selgor, isn't it? Like, I get that those two are meant to swap their traits when they get traded, but it still confuses me a little. I get that them swapping their traits is like an intended feature, but I think it was a Badoo. Maybe it was a Bidoof. Well, those are pretty different creatures. Gonna be candid with you, Mango. Those are two very different niches of thing. In the grand scheme of things, you know? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. The names sound similar. The names do sound similar, right? But and the meme was one of them breaking out a Master Ball. Okay, that was a Bidoof. That was definitely a Bidoof. People generally meme about Bidoof being, like, a really strong Pokemon. Was it paired with, like, one of Thanos' speeches? Like, was Thanos talking over it? And it was like, this world will be shredded to ashes, or some shit like that. No, it's the ball break. I see. Because there's one where, like, it's one of Thanos' speeches over it. I was like, it fucked me up to find, you know that clip of Thanos saying, I'm just gonna have to break your neck. It's just how it is. Don't shoot the messenger. You know that clip? You know that thing, that meme? That's, like, official. That was officially made by Marvel. That was a Thanos motion test. Where he sits down and is like, I'm gonna have to break your neck. It's just how it is. What? Why did they make... Why was that the motion test? Why did he say that? I genuinely can't get over that. Like, that was just actually... Like, that was official. That was an official motion test of Thanos saying that. That fucks me up. That fucks me up quite a bit. Alright. Now then. We are getting a bit close to 9595, which I think is rather exciting. I am HO. Why are you humming, Mango? What's with the humming? 9559 would also be cool, because that would be a palindrome. Because unfortunately, I think you were correct. Oh, there is Thanos. Thanos is speaking over it, isn't he? Isn't he? He might be. And you doubted my knowledge. Oh, you did also watch Cars earlier today, so 9595. Is this why you've been saying 95 this whole time? Because of Lightning fucking McQueen? It's just your favourite number, but I suppose that played a part. Whack. The more you know, I guess. The more you know. Anyway, after this encounter's done, I'm going to blow my nose. I fucking hate having a bunged nose, I'm gonna be honest. It is genuinely one of my least favourite feelings. I think that's my favourite emote, well, from the free ones. Oh, yeah, because you have a... You have... Your actual favourite's one of the CahirLIVE ones, isn't it? Isn't it, Rob? No, I'm messing. I'm not that self-centered. I must have had the audio muted whenever you looked at the meme then. She thought it didn't have any audio. That makes sense. That's fair enough. Those just suck. We should all live like Moldy Vort. Mold. Yeah. On February 5th, we're all gonna cut off our noses. On February the 5th, 2025... we're all going to cut off our noses. If you're here right now, you're contractually agreeing to cut off your nose. On February 5th, 2025. It's already gone. Mango is ahead of the curve. Mango is ahead of the curve. To spite your face? No. So we don't get bunged noses anymore. If we don't have a nose, then you can't get a bunged... then your nose isn't going to be full of snot. And it won't be hard to breathe. Because you'll just have 2 holes in your face. Kabung. Kabung. Expellinosis, exactly. Rhinoplasty, here I come. Why would you want to be a rhino? They have really big noses. They have like a horn on their nose and everything. That seems like the opposite of what I was saying. It just seems like it would be useful. I guess, in a way. But think of it this way. On one hand, it's harder to squeeze in through small places when you have a nose. Right? Especially if you have, like, a big horn on the nose. But if you don't have a nose at all, right? Then your head would be as thin as your body. Right? No, think about it. Think about it. Because you say you need to break down doors often, but octopi can only fit in areas bigger than their beak. Right? The only way an octopus can fit in anywhere is if the area is bigger than their beak. If you don't have a nose, you don't have to worry about that anymore. You can fit in wherever you want. I got you there, don't I? I got you there, don't I? You've never had any problems with doors? Well, that's because you go through the walls instead, Mango. I think we have different levels of octopus relation. No, I don't think we do. So if you remove your nose, your skeleton goes with it? What? What do you mean? Noses aren't even connected to the skeleton, they're cartilage. Well, that too, and your stash of plastic explosives. Well, you don't need to leave your nose as a car. What car are you comparing cartilage to in this case? Car? What? What is going on? The cart before your horse. The cart is before your horse. That is true enough. I fucking love the mental image of a cart before a horse. Because the horse is just standing there behind the cart, you know? You know how horses just kind of stand there, looking vaguely distressed? The trolley before Dine Equine, indeed. What if the cart is a Honda Civic? It isn't, it's a cart. Honda Civics aren't carts, they're cars. There's no T there. There's no T. A Volkswagen? Well, octopi don't have skeletons. You're saying you can squeeze into place like an octopus if you remove your nose, so naturally the skeleton goes with it. I think you're overcomplicating this, Rob. Like, just think about it, right? Octopi can fit in spaces, can only fit in spaces larger than their beak. Right? So if you cut off your nose, you wouldn't have to worry about that anymore. I feel like the fact where maybe only some octopi die if they eat something too big. I think a lot of people would do that. You know? I think that's not that rare of a conundrum in the grand scheme of things. I think if I ate, like, a whole pig, I wouldn't feel good after that. You know, I don't think I'd feel great after doing that, in my opinion. I would be a bit distressed at the least. Beaks and mouths, right? So that's what we need to cut. That's actually a really good point. Sorry, Felix. We're going to have to remove your jaw. It's just how it is. Don't shoot the messenger. You mind that less? Interested to hear your sense tier list. You know? Because now we know for certain that your sense of taste is below your sense of smell. Like, that's interesting to me. That intrigues me, right? Yeah, well, some maybe of them have a donut-shaped brain as their esophagus goes through the hole. So if they eat something too big, their brain gets on stress. I think I saw that, which is fucked up. Because why do they have such big heads then? Oh, that's where their stomach goes. Loki answered that pretty well for myself there, we'll be honest. And they're like swim bladder thing. Yeah, no, I guess that makes sense. I don't know, skip to the part where it's just a disembodied voice. Oh, you want your whole body removed? Is that what you're saying? So you can just be like the concept of Felix rather than have a form. We didn't get it at 9559, by the way. Just thought we'd point that out. Felix wants to become a robot? Well, no, because that's a voice with a body. You know? How do you think my typing skills are so advanced at the age of 2? You are a robot? That's crazy. I saw the other week, I don't know how true this was. Right? This might have been entirely fabricated just to fuck with the internet, right? Because some people do that shit, you know? Some people lie. It's how it is. But ban him. But someone was like, they posted like an image of like, no, they said that one of their mutuals, they knew in kindergarten. And they followed this up, like, no, they were surprised to find out that one of their mutuals they knew in kindergarten. A thing that they followed up by sharing Discord chats with them in kindergarten. Both of these kindergarteners had Discord on their phones. What? And I just hope, like, I hope, right? I hope this was an elaborate bit. This was an elaborate ruse, an elaborate fuck you internet moment where they were just messing with everyone, right? Because I do agree that implying you had Discord at 5 is really fucking funny, right? I agree that implying that is rather dumb. When did Discord even come out? When did they make a Discord? Discord release date 2015. Okay. So if they were 5 in 2015, they're at most 15 now. They might not even be old enough to use Twitter at this point still, because like I feel like odds are it was 2017-ish. Because that's when Discord started again. But would it have been... I don't know. It fucks me up. It just fucks me up the idea that... What do you mean you're on Discord at 5 years old? I don't want to believe it. It was bait. It was bait. It was some elaborate fucking meme made to mess with us. Because the idea that any parent who even considers themselves a little bit good would let their child use Discord? At 5 years old? But I hope in streamer makes me feel a tiny bit better. Just over at the zoniest Dynamax adventure you had and have Shield Not Sword. Oh no! No, don't worry. I'll be doing more Dynamax adventures on Friday. Continuing to look for Xerneas. So you'll be able to get it back then. But I am sorry to hear that all the same. Yeah, that's always a worry of mine, is that I'll accidentally overwrite it and just lose it. Can't find anyone else with the pathway. If you keep doing like random online ones, you might eventually join someone else's lobby who goes into Xerneas. But you could also gamble your money to get more. And I think those would be both as successful as each other. Yeah, but then you have to play with Martin. That is a good point. That is a good point. Well, no, not online. If you just do, like, finding random lobbies online, you'd always have at least one other person. Otherwise, it just wouldn't work. Then again, maybe Dynamax Adventures aren't that active these days. I don't know. Dynamax Adventures is like one of the funnest mechanics they've added, I think. So I'd hope that it's still a bit active, right? I'd hope it's still a little bit active. Might not make it on Friday. That sucks out for a friend's birthday. Ooh. You better be then, Lucario, because I don't want to have to do it alone. I am kidding, to be clear. There's no obligation to show up to the CahirLIVE live streams. But have fun at your friend's birthday. Tell them I said hi. Tell them I said hello. Right. It should be. You booked to go to a video game arcade. Yo, very nice. Is that one of those ones where you don't have to pay to go on the machines, or do you have to pay to go into the machines? Because I remember that I want to, I remember that I went to Croydon to this arcade place that, like, was a one-time entry fee to go in, and then all the machines were free. Your friend wants to trade you a shiny Raikou for a male shiny Ralts, and you have the male shiny Ralts, just to ensure we're on the same page here. You have this? Yeah, pay entry fee, then free to play for an hour. Nice, nice. I hope you enjoy it. Yes, you do. Well. Well. No, I mean, just choose whichever one you like more. I feel like that's a simple one. Celebi, I think, is the rarer one, technically. But, because Raikou these days you can get in Dynamax Adventures, you can get in a lot of games, really. But, Shiny Celebi, you can't even download Crystal anymore, and that's the game where you can actually get Shiny Celebi, so... I don't know why, it's because he has two of them and he doesn't know what to do with the copies and he wants Shiny Gallade. That's fair, I can't slate that. Or as would indeed be another, but I'm aware Lucario doesn't have... Well, he might have Auras. I don't know. Maybe I am wrong on that. But yeah, I'd say Raikou would be easier to get unless you have Pokemon Crystal on the Virtual Console. And even then, Lucario would still be easier to get because it's less odds. But if you like Raikou more, then I wouldn't slate that at Day's End. But, Can't really the shiny hunts kind of person. I see, that's why he wants it then. I mean, yeah. If it's a trade you want to go for, then. Obviously, if you're too attached to your shiny rolls, then can't slate that either. No, I tend not to take... If someone gifts me a shiny, right? If someone gifts me a shiny, then it's like, oh, that's really kind of you, right? But I wouldn't go out my way to trade for a shiny. That makes sense. Like, because if it's a gift, then it's like, oh, that's a really nice thing to like. But then again, I say no to most gifts as well. It's difficult, because you like Celebi more, but Raikou available in more games. Wouldn't that make it quite the obvious choice to go for Celebi then? Or do you just mean Raikou is literally available in more games? You can transfer Raikou to more games. You ain't attached to the routes because you already have a shiny Gallade. Oh, I see. Fair enough then. Then Celebi you can't have in the newest games. Ah, I see. That's fair enough then. Well, if you're that unsure, you can always leave it to fate, flip a coin, and then if you don't like the result, then you know which result you really wanted. That's what I... Sometimes if I'm not sure on something, I genuinely just flip a coin. I'm like, okay, heads I'll do it, tails I won't. And then if it's tails and I'm like, but I really want to do it, then I'll do it anyway. Because if it was tails, right, and I was like, oh well, then that just means I didn't want it that bad. But if it was tails and I'm like, but I want it, then clearly I want it enough for it to be worth it, right? You know, you see where I'm coming from? I think I'll go for the Celebi. It's cool because it's from a 2011 event. I see. Well, enjoy your Celebi then. Gambler art. Very good, Hon. Technically not a gambler if I gamble, not get it wrong, lose, and then do it anyway. I feel like that isn't in the gambling spirit, right? That's like a pretty bad gamble. If, like, you fail, and then are like, I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh, you think you got that one? Nice. Oh, is that from, like, the Zoro... Wait, was it from the Zoroark movie? I guess that would have been released around the time of the Zoroark movie, where there was Celebi. Celebi was in the Zoroark movie. Which is funny, because why the fuck is Celebi one of the most movied Pokemon? It's in Pokemon Forever, where it's the star. It's in Zoroark Master of Illusions. And isn't it in, the Zarude movie? What is it? Mystery of the Jungle? I still need to watch that one. I've heard that one actually goes quite hard. I'm low-key sad they haven't made any more Pokemon movies lately. Because, like, especially now they've laid Ash to rest, right? Especially now they've let Ash's journey end. They can build a Pokemon movie from the ground up. It can just be about whoever they... Like, they can make a character for the movie to be in the movie. And be the main character of the movie. Which is partially why Power of Us is so good. Like, Ash is, like, barely in Power of Us. He's just kind of there. Ash in Power of Us is, like... He's there. But, like... The Gyaru lass, I almost called her Marin. Which, you know. I guess. She should have been the main character, and they should have still had that, like, ensemble cast. Although I guess Ash needed to be there to push Marin out of her comfort zone to catch Eevee. You should watch Pokemon The Power of Us. I think it's on Netflix. Last time I checked, it was on Netflix. I haven't checked in a while. Maybe it isn't on Netflix anymore. Ooh. But last time I checked, it was on Netflix, and it's a really good film. Like, they really locked in with the Pokemon movies with Power of Us and, what was it called? Apparently Mysteries of the Jungle as well is really good. Mewtwo Strikes Back Evolution is... is a movie. They made that They made a movie with that one. Hot take. Mewtwo Strikes Back Evolution is one of the Pokemon movies. I find it so fucking funny, right? That they were like, yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna remake... Oh, no. Disney are getting, like, loads of money from remakes lately, right? Disney have been getting so much money from remakes. So what we'll do is... we'll make a remake of the first ever Pokemon movie. Animated. Not live action. If it was live action, I would have, like, understood where they were coming from. But it wasn't even live action, it was just CGI. Take Mewtwo is... What? Pardon? Just gotta get the friend to text you back now, because he brought it up 2 days ago. But he said he was down to do it yesterday. Maybe difficult. He always has Do Not Disturb on. Oh, that's fair, that's fair. I think the other Pokemon movies. But yeah, no, I in the leaks they said that there might be a new one, but it looks like maybe there isn't going to be a new one. It's surprising because the Pokemon movies were such big things, such big events. They were like, oh yeah, Pokemon movie every fucking year. Every year Pokemon movie, and then they just kind of stopped. The pandemic hit, I'm guessing there were some hiccups in the production cycle, and then they just stopped doing them. And I think that's bullshit. Now, they weren't always the best, right? They weren't always the best. They didn't always have the best voice acting. But... hold on, maybe you're wrong. The only Shiny Celebi event was a Pokemon event was from 2020-2021. Oh. Interesting. Surprising as well. You'd expect them to have done more. Given that there were a bunch of Shiny Mew and Shiny Jirachi and Shiny... They've done a bunch of Shiny Pokemon events, is my point. There'll be a whole bunch of them. Yarg, me hearty. I'm gonna have to lie down after this. I'm starting to get a headache. I hate being ill. Like, I think I said this earlier, but I hope I've just kind of, like, front-loaded the year with all my diseases. I hope I front-loaded the year and then I don't get any diseases for the rest of the year. Right? Just, like, smash cuts to my gravestone that says I died of, like, bird flu or some shit, because that's becoming an issue, isn't it? Like, isn't bird flu becoming an issue? Am I wrong on that? I'm not sure I am. Which isn't great. Not a bird flu fan, I'm not. Taking my stance on this. I am against bird flu. Bird flu. Stop. I hope you feel better soon. Don't want to become a bird. I don't quite. Bird flu, I sure hope it didn't. I get that. I get that joke. I understand that joke. That's a funny one. You don't want to become a bird? We'd still love you if you're a bird. I wouldn't love me if I was a bird. Well, yeah, no. Wait, never mind. Moments passed. So I'm gonna do different moments. Well, Felix, it's almost time. I know you said you're getting nervous. But we are almost there. Whoa. Sitting on a chair. Yeah, you should have done Earthworm, SFA guy. I would not love you if you were a bee barrel, because you didn't say Earthworm. The joke was fundamentally misdone, and that brings you down in my estimation. It's just as simple as... Here, would you love me if I was a Steelix? You see, now you're trying too hard. No, I wouldn't, right? But it's not because you're a Steelix. It's because you're putting in too much effort for me to like you. And would you love him if he was a Spuper? You know that tweet about E.T. and hammers? I'm sure you know the tweet about E.T. and hammers. Alright. Here we are. 9594. 9594. Not shiny. Well, Felix. Well, Felix. We're almost there. We're almost at 9595, the fabled number. And I'm going to go to the toilet. I will be right back, but once I am back, I'll be getting to encounter 9595. Be right back. That was really rotten, I will be honest. That was really rotten. I will. How long is the be right back? Depends how long it takes me to piss and blow my nose. Normally, it's a bit shorter, because I just have to go to the toilet quickly. But today, I've got a cold, so I decided I would blow my nose. Nose piss, exactly. Anyway. It's time for the fabled number. It's 4 seconds. I'm not sure it's 4 seconds. Anyway, it's time. I've edged Felix enough. Alright. Oh. Mods kill him. This YouTube account was a 2-year social experiment conducted by Harvard University. Thank you for your participation. I think you already did that one. To be fair, maybe it wouldn't have been good if that was the shiny, because then it would have looked really rigged. Suddenly I have grey-pink color blindness. Let's go, I always knew I'd get it right. You know, like, to be fair, going to the toilet right before getting the shiny would have looked sketch as hell. It would have looked so suspicious. So, like, maybe it's for the best I didn't. But I thought that was a really funny bit, so it's fine. Is it the cop with the sore throat whenever you swallow? I've had that for a week, it's horrid. It's sore throat-ish. The sore throat's gone now. It's mostly just my nose is really bunged and I've got a bit of a headache. You know? The issue is this is my 3rd cold this month. I got hit with the cold more or less by the 2nd of January, right? I was already coming down with a cold. Because my dad got one just after Boxing Day. And then my dad got another one that kind of went on for a bit longer. That I then caught a bit after I had my first cold. And that was your birthday. Happy birthday for then, Felix. I hope it went well. I might have already wished it well, but I'm gonna wish it well again. People would have thought you hacked all the cameras off. Exactly. I love being sick. I got a bit of an upset stomach. Yeah, but that either means you've got stuff coming out one end or the other, and neither of those ends are pleasant when it's upset. I think every day you don't throw up, you should feel a bit blessed. Because it's only when you're throwing up you remember how awful throwing up feels. Kablessed, kablessed. Kablessed indeed. $96666 looking pleasant right now. Wasn't that the Great Fire of London? You said you'd stop. You don't have to. You can keep making predictions, Felix. We just know that it won't be that number. Simple as. You can predict all you want. So if I predict every number except for 1, you'd be low-key predicting that number though, so I think you'd maybe fate me to never get the shiny. And that'd be a bit mean, I think. I wouldn't like that. Personally, I would like to get the shiny at some point. Sorry, I just have to throw the Pokemon card display case I've been fiddling with this whole stream away because, like, onto the bed, because, oh, fuck, man. Well, one was a while ago. What one was a while ago? Well, I haven't thrown up in 4 years. When I threw up, remembering it as painful, weird feeling. When I threw up, it just scratches your throat and it hurt. And the nose. Don't forget the nose. When it's too bad, it's the nose as well. And that's not nice. That's not nice at all. The number 1. Oh, no, the number 1 was a while ago, wasn't it, Mango? That's true. That's a good point. But yeah, I do think I know why my stomach is upset. Did you eat something you shouldn't have, Mango? Did you eat a rotting floorboard? Did you eat some dirt? No smile. You see, the smile's concerning. The smile, that worries me. I say it when it's not like a water headache, because like, I don't really get water headaches anymore because I'm pretty damn good at keeping myself hydrated in the grand scheme of things. You've not eaten anything bad, then why do you think your stomach's upset? Because generally, to upset your stomach, you eat something bad. Have you drunk something bad? Did you drink sewer water? Because I find that really upsets my stomach. It's fucked up that in still water, there's shit in still water that eats your fucking brain. You got into the funny liquids under the sink. Yeah, that makes sense. Sewer water's good for you. Sauce? Can I get a sauce on that? Ketchup, please. What was I saying? I was saying something important. I was definitely saying something important, and now I've forgotten it. Oh yeah, no, yeah. Like, what the, like, no, that's fucked up. Because what do you mean, in still water, there's shit in that that'll eat your brain? Who comes up with this? Who is the writer here? Bought a bottle at Tesco and it sells still water. Bought it and it wasn't still and there was no bacteria. Can I sue them? I feel like the only sewage you could do is if it was full of bacteria. I feel like if you did drink Tesco bottled water and the bugs ate your brain, then, yeah, I think you'd have fair grounds to sue. The other way around, less so. Like, I'm not, it just fucks me up to just think, like, yeah, why are there bugs that eat your brain to begin with? You don't have to worry about that stuff if you don't have a brain. You don't, but I do, and it's very big. So they'd probably invite their friends round for, like, a party. Wait, you do have one? Can you have it? No, it's mine. I'm using it. I think they meant it wasn't sparkling. But can I just say I thought the other kind? And say it's manipulative marketing? I'd be interested to see how that goes. I'd be intrigued to see where that would get you. Right? Like... Because, like, still water is becoming a more known phrase by, like, the average person, right? Because, like, before, like, the memes started taking off, people didn't understand, right? Now people are starting to. So I wonder as if the word enters the common lexicon a bit more, the term enters the common lexicon a bit more, if they might actually change it. Still water is in the zeitgeist. Still water is in the zeitgeist. Sounds like a fucking announcement thing, you know? Like you're playing like a kind of... You're playing the Hunger Games. Like on the speakers. I guess that... No, that's not a good one, actually. It sounds like a call-out. Still water is in the zeitgeist. I should do my YouTube shorts with that voice. Thanks for joining the Pokemon quiz. Which Pokemon smells? Love Disc, Spupa, or Weezing? That's right! Love Disc, Mango is correct. Weezing smells quite lovely. I mean, Weezing doesn't smell at all. And nor does Spupa, although it's ugly. Wait, Love Disc is a fish? Yes. Weezing tastes like Hydreigon cyanide. Like what? I think it would taste like Weezing cyanide, not Hydreigon cyanide. I think it would smell like the home of an old people. Love Disc? Or Spupa? Can I ask Twitch chat for you if there's anyone who's willing to trade a shiny Baneri? Being used as a middleman here. Depends what you're offering. What are they getting? I'm not sure anyone in chat has a shiny Baneri, though, I'll be honest. Boy'll be real. Skarupai, that's solid. Damn, speak for yourself, Tiger Boy. You got it right for once. That's nice. Spupa does, I see. Don't insult Rob. Rob tastes good and yummy. Rob, can we get a backup on this? Do you taste good and yummy? LMAO. Yeah, it is pretty funny, the idea of Rob tasting good and yummy. I agree. I agree. Alright, I think I'll go to 9,620. And then we'll do Pokedoku for the Pokedeku. I disappeared. Could it be spreading disinformation is illegal? Yeah. We're better than, We're better than Meta over here. We crush misinformation instead of just letting it proliferate. Cahir is now a Minty Tiger. I was always a Minty Tiger, just so we're on the same page. That was always the case. And I think I can I opened my windows during the PissGG break, and you think you can hear snow landing on stuff. What do you mean you can hear snow landing on stuff? Like... What do you mean you can hear it? Quite interested at this implication. Widening the trade to Shiny Lopunny as well. I'm not sure anyone has any, unfortunately, Lucario. I'm not sure anyone does have any for trade. Basically any of the Baneri line. Well, that's two options. And again, I don't think anyone has any. You should be able to get it with the Poke Radar in Eterna Forest, if I'm not mistaken. There's a plastic bag near the window and snow's falling on it, making a weird noise. Oh, okay. That does make sense then. I was quite baffled at that concept, I'll be honest. Alright. No Minccino today, unfortunately. Oh well. Oh well. I wasn't really expecting it. My Genshin pulls were absolutely insane on Saturday. So, I wasn't really expecting to get a Minccino today. Well, I've lost all love for Minccino that I previously had. You had love for Minccino previously? That's interesting. Alright. We got Fighting Fairy Dark. Evolved by item Mythical and Alola. That's interesting. That's interesting. Does Minccino count as a Mythical? I think it does. I think it does do that. I think it does. Count as a Mythical? And if it doesn't, it does. I should have picked the other one, I think. I love Fighting Fairly Dark. Interesting. Dark type, I'm going to go Zarude. I feel like people are going to forget Zarude. Yeah. Yeah. 17. Okay, that's still quite high. And then Fighting type Mythicals. Zarude isn't one, interestingly enough. We're looking at Meloetta. You know what? I'm gonna go Keldeo. I'm feeling Keldeo Resolute. I'm not feeling Keldeo Resolute anymore. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think anyone has any Lucario. I hate to say it. I don't think anyone has one. But you can find Baneri in Eterna Forest with the Poke Radar. I think that'll be the easiest way to get one. Is Poke Radar in Eterna Forest. Alright, Alola. Am I going to do Alola or Evolve by item next? I'm going to go Sneasler here. Hey, tried you suck at chaining? My recommendation with chaining is A, have patience. B, catch the Pokemon. I think? Yeah, wait. No, wait. I think catching the Pokemon's what you want to do. Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, so it sounds like you already know. It's just about patience, like any other form of shiny hunting, really. Like, I get that it's hard. My best advice is get up to about, I think... Is it 40? I think it's 40. And then stop actually encountering the Pokemon. Gun to get to 40, right? Here's the strat. Gun to get to 40, and then stop encountering Pokemon, just refresh it, just keep on running back and forth to refresh the radar. So make sure to bring a bunch of repels. If you break it, reset the game entirely, and there's every chance on the way to getting to 40, you'll get it. Like, keep in mind breaking the chain, you still might get it along the way to that number, right? 40's difficult? It is, but, like, all shiny hunting is about patience, really, isn't it? It's always about patience. Yeah, so 40s... Oh, wait, no, I think... Okay, I guess 38 would be the lowest you could do. You might as well just get to 40. Try Masuda. Masuda could work if you're more willing to go through Masuda. Because you can Masuda in Sword and Shield or BDSP. Would give you more options. You need to get your hands on a different language lock on your Ditto, though. I see, I see. I mean, it's probably easier to get one of those in Scarlet Violet if you have Scarlet and Violet. And then you can transfer them from Scarlet and Violet back to Sword and Shield. That would be my advice. Alright. You do have online? Yeah, no, I know. Because, you joined our Dynamax Adventures. Unless it had ran out in the last few days, which... would have been a funny coincidence. Anyway, I need to look in here. Fairy types spelled by item. My mind always goes to Aromatisse and Slurpuff with these, but I wonder if that is, like, the best answer in these categories, right? I wonder if I should go elsewhere with my answers. I think Florge does, actually. And does Florge count as the multiple? No, it doesn't. Florge is Shiny Stone, I think. Although the Ninetales technically counts, but I'm not sure I'm going to go for it. Because I feel like that'd be a pretty popular one, right? Bought it over Christmas, so you have it till next year. May not renew if you get a Switch 2 with savings. I mean, I have a very strong gut feeling that Nintendo Switch Online is going to carry over to the Switch 2. I think they're just... Like, with the inclusion of that Nintendo Music app... in the online package, I bet they're gunning for Nintendo Switch Online to be a one payment for the rest of their services. So, like, you get Switch Online, and you get it for the Switch and the Switch 2, and maybe new services they continue making. Which, again, I'm not sure it's the best model, but... At least it means you're technically getting more bang for your buck. Alright. I need to look in. I might just go Aromatisse. You know what? I'm going to go Slurpuff today. I always go Aromatisse. 10.5. I'm not doing great today. Dark types evolved by item. I don't think Low Kicks is. Maybe. Maybe it is. What if Low Kicks is? No, I don't think it is. I'm not even thinking of getting a Switch 2 if there are only Pokemon games that are exclusive to it. Only if there are Pokemon games that are exclusive to it. Or if I finish my 2 Zelda games and I need to get another one. That's fair. I'm guessing, my assumption is ZA will be on Switch. And then Gen 10 will be on the Switch too. Because Pokemon's generally a generation behind with new consoles. Black and White 2 was released after the 3DS. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon was released after the Switch. I believe Emerald and Fire Red and Leaf Green were released after the DS. So they generally do release their games a bit late. Alright, Overquill isn't item-based, so Overquill doesn't work. I think Mavishif is. See, it has to be on Switch because the first trailer was advertised for it. Yeah, no, that's my thoughts, but some people seem pretty convinced that it could mean it's the Switch 2. So, I don't know, man. People are weirdly adamant, but I feel like they're wrong in their adamance. But by the same token, the Switch 2 wasn't revealed then, so maybe they aren't legally obliged to advertise it for the console? I don't know. Apparently there are 2 versions being made, one for Switch and one for Switch 2. From what I heard, that was for Gen 10. Not ZA. I might go to a Alola for now. It's a shame that none of these are mini-or. I might just bang these out because I want to be finished it. Obviously Buzzwole and Pheromosa, but I wonder if they'll be a bit too common. Which means I should go for Corominable. Yeesh. Fairy types is obviously Ribombee and Cutiefly, but I'm certain there are other fairy types given that it was released a generation after. Mimikyu technically counts, but I don't think both of its forms count, so I'm not really going to go Mimikyu. There are definitely more fairy types than that in this generation, just because it's the generation after they introduced fairy. It'd be quite bizarre if it wasn't. Oricorio is psychic and ghost. There's not actually a fairy type Oricorio, so Oricorio does not count. Ninetales is made fairy type, but I believe that's the only Pokemon that's made fairy type. Vulpix isn't even fairy type, Alolan Vulpix isn't. All the Tapus. I'm gonna go Tapu Bulu. 6.3, that's alright. And then finally Dark types from Alola. Oh. Rescue. That might be a big one, actually. Yeah, 12. Dark types evolved by item! Okay, no, come on. Campaign, Shiinotic, shit! It's always Shiinotic I forget. I always forget Shiinotic, and then I'm always like, fuck, it's Shiinotic. Because I never remember Shiinotic. Luxray is evolved with a Thunderstone. I'm drawing such a blank for Dark types evolved by item, it's quite odd. Technically, Weavile is. You know what? Just for symmetry. 30% shit. Urshifu counts? There are only 4 Dark types evolved by item. Luxray isn't Dark type somehow. Its whole thing is like it can see through the dark. It'd be a bit weird if it was Dark type. I've never gotten Luxray should be Dark type. I don't think it is. Let me not get into this. No, we can get into it. Oh yeah, I was going to mention a little thing. Oh, I love little things. Oh, Grimer, of course. Magina was the lowest Alola fairy type. Diancie was the Mega Diancie was the lowest there. That's kind of annoying. Marshadow was the lowest Alolan fighting. In fact, Pheromosa was pretty pretty low as well. That's interesting. Regular Keldeo was the lowest. Meloetta Pirouette was lower. Hisoi Lilligant was the lowest fighting type evolved by item, which is interesting. Posted an image of the first set of dice you made. Oh, interesting. I'll check it out after I've ended, which will be in a moment, because I'll be ending off now. Thank you all for coming. I hope you all had a great time. I certainly have. Sorry about some things that occurred today, but you know how it is. I hope you all have all had a great time. And I will see you all on Wednesday for more Genshin and Friday for more Dynamax Adventures. Would highly recommend stopping by for those. I hope this you all have a great week, and I will see you all then. Goodbye and good night. Don't worry, Felix, I will be holding a grudge.